Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Alert!
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Allen to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Second down and 8. In motion comes Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field. Simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Slot receiver headed right. Throwing is Allen. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. On play action, Allen. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out to his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run now on second down. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you...
Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third down, 3 to go. Allen will throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Bills first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. This one complete to Melton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Again, it's Allen to the air. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
First and 10.
Hey, tight. Hey, hold. Here we go.
To throw again, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen gonna throw again. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And the Bills are gonna be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Third and goal. Allen working from the pistol. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there third and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are back within 4. It is 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coach. To come out on top in this second half coming up. One team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play. 2nd and 7. Now a give on the ground, and he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action now. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. He is in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. That one good for 29.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, here's Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid.
Here we go.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, good.
One more time going up top with Allen. He's going to keep it himself. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On first and 10, it's Allen. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and long. In motion, Shakir. Now Allen facing third and long. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Carlton Kincaid there. And that'll set up fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This, from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. One quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw on the run is complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and a yard. Catch made there, left side by Walker. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be a knockout punch. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
56, 56. Sunday.
In motion, Shakir.
Yep.
Now Allen on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hey, hold on.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Rudy Ford.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Report. What is it?
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Allen to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
This drive will start on the ground. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
set.
Now Allen. Quick throw here is complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Alert!
They'll drop to throw. Samuel has it working the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Allen working from the pistol. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.